It is a wonderful thing to have everyone here with us to this new venture. Welcome to MOSTRA 11th, a virtual MOSTRA for the first time. Leading the educational and cultural project, MOSTRA Brazilian Film Festival, since 2010, has been one of my greatest challenges and pleasure. I had a vision of an endeavor that would not only entertain, but also inform. MOSTRA Brazilian Festival was created to promote a greater understanding of Brazilian culture, politics, history, environment, music, and social issues through film. Discussions with renowned Brazilian filmmakers, film critics, professors, and experts have proven to be an unforgettable and unique educational experience for all who have participated in previous MOSTRAs. This year, we are embarking on our second decade of bringing Brazilian films with social conscience to Chicago and to the United States. Nevertheless, we were forced to pause to take a look at the COVID-19 situation, which has brought unforeseen challenges, not only for our MOSTRA festival, but to all aspects of life, making us to stop to reflect on the importance of our actions, conscious or unconscious, towards all human beings. The George Floyd killing and all the violent acts being committed around the world due to discrimination, hate, and lack of respect for our fellow human beings have awakened the United States and the world to the need for action, to take measures to eradicate them. MOSTRA from the beginning has had as its goal to show Brazilian films with social conscience, to bring awareness of social issues, which are not only Brazilian, but universal. As our Partners of the Americas President and CEO, John McPhail, stated, we must continue to promote a vision of a world that is inclusive and diverse, built on the values of respect, resilience, partnership, and empowerment. So this year we are presenting to you our first virtual MOSTRA, Brazilian Film Festival. We are delighted that you have decided to join us on this journey, which starts tonight, a journey of experiencing the exciting adventure of discovering Brazilian life, culture, and what makes the fifth largest country in the world, despite its problems, such a fascinating place. I would like to take this opportunity to thank many of the sponsors who have believed in the worthiness of this program and have supported us this year. The Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events, the Partners of the Americas Washington, the Illinois and São Paulo chapters, and the Indiana and Rio Grande do Sul chapters, the Consul General of Brazil, Columbia College Chicago, DePaul University, Loyola University, the University of Chicago, Northwestern University, Purdue University in Indiana, and Val Services, Shadu, and Communication Design, and all the contributors to our silent auction. I also want to thank my collaborators in São Paulo, Luiz Oliveira and Rudy Gonçalves, who were always ready to assist me with any questions that might arise. And there were many, believe me. Most of all, I would not have been able to produce this year's edition of our festival without the volunteer team of our virtual MOSTRA 11. 5 incredible young women and 1 young man, all students from Columbia College, Chicago, and DePaul University, plus my granddaughter just graduated from McGill University in Canada. I confess that I was amazed and in awe to see the talent, the expertise, the enthusiasm, and the commitment of these young people. They are all around here with me. And all 6 of them, between the ages, I think between 18 and 23. I cannot believe it. So there is hope still for our world. So to you, Alice, Felipe, Luana, Madeleine, Marisa, and Sarah, my deepest gratitude from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank all of you on our virtual audience for joining us in our festival. And last and foremost, I thank the Almighty God for giving me the strength, health, and guidance to be able to bring to you, despite our circumstances, this virtual MOSTRA 11. I would now like to introduce to you another great and talented young man, creator of our website and president of our Illinois chapter of Partners of the Americas, Alex Miranda.
Good evening, boa noite, everyone. I'm Alex de Miranda, president of the Illinois chapter of Partners of the America. I just want to give a little brief introduction about Partners of the Americas. Partners was introduced, founded in the 60s by idea of the John F. Kennedy. He had this vision of making diplomacy people-to-people diplomacy, not only organizations going there, to South America and Latin America to, dictate information and the ways to do things, but also get people to know other people there. So people here in the United States get to know people in Latin America. Our Illinois chapter is partnered of the São Paulo chapter, my home state, which I love. And we do great projects together, social, cultural, and arts projects. MOSTRA is the biggest of them. We are very proud and honored to continue this partnership. We have other projects like Partners Talk, where we bring specialists in Brazil to talk about the audience here in the United States. Our counter chapter in São Paulo does amazing projects as well. So I invite you to go there and check our website. And we cannot do this without the sponsors like Ariani mentioned and donations of the audience as well. So this year we're having a silent auction for MOSTRA, and we welcome you to go to the website and click in the silent auction tab. It's gonna drive you to our silent auction platform. There are amazing items that you can bid on great value and prices. Also, as you know, MOSTRA is virtual for the first time this year, and we're incurring a lot of costs because of that. So all movies are free of charge, but if you're so inclined to make a donation whenever you're watching one of the movies, we really appreciate that. And lastly, I want to welcome you to become a member of our chapter. It's only $35 per year. It's a reasonable amount, so you can contribute and make part of this great team that I actually call my family and great friends. So with your support and your membership, we can continue to bring projects like this one and bring a little bit of Brazil to the United States. So thank you so much.
It is my great honor and pleasure, actually, to introduce to you our new, recently arrived Consul General of Brazil, Ambassador Benoni Belli.
Thank you so much, Ariani, for the invitation to be here with you in this opening ceremony. And I would like also to thank Alex de Miranda and Barbara Bloch with the Partners of the Americas, and the director, Zeca Brito, director of the film Legalidade, that is here with us. Having just started actually my tenure as Consul General of Brazil just 2 months ago, it is really for me an honor to be here and to express our gratitude to Ariani in particular for making this festival a huge success, even in challenging times that we are going through right now. MOSTRA is in its 11th edition, thanks to Ariani. I think that without her untiring work to promote Brazilian films and Brazilian culture in general, here in Chicago and beyond, it wouldn't be possible. This dream would not come true. Citizenship has multiple dimensions. One of its key elements is precisely having access to cultural manifestations in all its forms. At the consulate, our main mission is to serve the public, providing documents for Brazilians to exercise their rights as citizens, ensuring assistance in emergencies, and at the same time, helping to strengthen the sentiment of belonging to a nation, with all its natural beauties, diverse people, and vibrant culture. A nation that still has a long way ahead to ensure the well-being and the prosperity for all its citizens, but a nation that has also achieved so much in a number of areas. The motto of Mostra Cinema is cinema with social conscience. I would like to commend the organizers for their contribution to shed light on Brazilian reality. Over the years, Mostra has shown different genres of films, but there are always films about Brazilian history and social challenges. This is the case of Legalidade, which is the film that opens this year's Mostra. As the philosopher George Santayana used to say, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. So the festival's emphasis on our history and other aspects of Brazil is a major contribution to raising awareness about our complex and fascinating trajectory as a country and as a society. So thank you so much, Ariani, Alex, and all the partners and sponsors for making this possible. And thank you, Zeca, for bringing your film to open this festival and contributing to raise awareness about our history. Thank you so much.
I am delighted now to have with us Barbara Block. She's the senior advisor at the headquarters of Partners in Washington, D.C., and a wonderful and dear friend. Barbara, it is wonderful to have you with us.
No, I'm so glad to be here because I love movies and especially movies that stimulate conversation, that inform us about other cultures in particular, and also that raise the issues that we deal with every day. So I'm really pleased to join all of you today on behalf of Partners of the Americas that has been a sponsor of the festival since it started 11 years ago. And I actually was able to go to one of the Mostras, I don't remember if it was 5 or 6, and it's right up there with all the film festivals that one gets to go to. So I'm particularly happy that we did go virtual this year, and I'll tell you why. Partners has as its mission to connect people and organizations that serve communities and ultimately change the lives of the people that are involved. And by doing this virtually, we have an opportunity to share this festival with all of our members throughout the United States. And that's really important because there's a lot to learn, and people are always talking about MOSTRA because of Ariani and Luis in Sao Paulo, and they've all wanted to be part of it, but they couldn't always go to Chicago. So this year they have no excuse. I already bought about 6 tickets, so I intend to see a lot of the directors and filmmakers. So thank you very much. And I want to thank the ambassador, who has always been very supportive, his predecessors and the consulate. And it couldn't be done without the Illinois partners, the volunteers. And I want to thank you very much for doing all that you do to make bring Brazil to the United States. So thanks a lot.
Thank you. And now, my dear friend Zeca Brito, director do filme Legalidade, or Resistance, which is already in our platform from now until Saturday, November 7. Zeca will say a few words of introduction to his film. He won't give it away because you have to see it. And please do come on Friday evening to talk more with him. Zeca, would you say a few words to us?
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be with you tonight, especially in this important night for the democracy, for the United States and its people, but also for everybody who believes in democratic values. This festival that now presents its 11th edition, it's very important to bring Brazilian culture and important to social issues to the discussion. We live in a society built by laws and rights acquired after much effort. This movie reminds us of the importance of the popular vote, the importance of respecting laws and rights. Democracy is fragile and we must always be vigilant, respect the wishes of the majorities and never fail to listen to the minorities and their transformative agents. Cinema is an art that works for the diplomacy. May this movie help us to build a better future for our countries so that we can build an American continent that respects the difference and the potential of each culture. Congratulations to the organizers who keep the festival alive in this moment of resistance. The remains of the dictatorships must always be distant and kept in the past, because the future we want is the future of democracy and freedom. May we all have a great festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you having been here with us, Zeca, and Ambassador Benoni, Belli, and Barbara, and all of you. It is really wonderful. And I really want to thank our audience, which is behind the scenes, but we know you are there. We thank you so much for being with us. And now we would like to invite you to toast with us. And here we are. And my team is here to toast with me. Just a second. I have to put this on because they all have it on. Okay. Here they are, these wonderful girls. And just Felipe is not there, but he's in São Paulo. Cheers. Toast to a new mostra, a new day, a new era. Thank you. Saúde. Saúde. Saúde.
Tchim, tchim.
Tchim, tchim. Tchim, tchim. Tem que tirar a máscara para tomar o vinho, né? Pois assim, termina a nossa sessão de inauguração da mostra e eu espero realmente que vocês, se puderem, podem ir já para a plataforma ver o filme Legalidade, porque já está andando e qualquer hora do dia ou da noite, nesses próximos 3 dias, o filme estará lá. E no dia 6, sexta-feira, o Zeca estará de volta conosco aí para realmente comentar no filme, juntamente com o nosso crítico de cinema, Bruno Tavares. Obrigada a todos, boa noite, espero que gostem, nem espero que gostem, porque eu sei que vão realmente gostar do filme, é uma obra maravilhosa. Obrigada a todos e boa mostra.